Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors, down here at the local Bass Pro Shop. Gonna go pick up some hunting gear, but I did manage to get out deer hunting today, so I hope y'all enjoy. It's damn near impossible to move through this kind of cover stealthily, and upon the snap of a stick I received an unfortunate surprise as I neared my tree stand. I watched the brown back and white antlers of a large buck slip off into thicker cover. He would have been standing 15 yards from my tree stand. However, he did not snort or flag his tail, so I sat listening to the owls who, hoping upon hope that he would return. Every day of hunting is exactly the same, and every day of hunting is just a little bit different. And it was wonderful to listen to the birds, watch the chipmunks, and of course, see the squirrels while I was hunting deer. Never a squirrel to be found when I'm actually hunting squirrel. I had chosen to bring my Martin Firecat compound bow today, as I felt an ethical responsibility not to hunt with traditional archery tackle until I felt fully confident. However, as I sat, watching, waiting, listening, in the almost windless noise of the silent woods, it was comforting to be back in nature. My mind began to slip into a primal and spiritual place, because bow hunting, even with a compound bow, is up close and personal. Personal on such a level that it is spiritual. I scanned the thick cover, and I could hear the deer out in the distance, just out of my sight, as they are wont to do when they are being hunted. And as the sun sank behind me, the woods seemed to come alive with more squirrels, and I held my bow ready as I heard a deer jump the fence to my left and follow a trail just out of my sight. Sound carries so far when there is no human voice to obscure it. But as night slipped down upon the woods, my hopes were not diminished. I heard another buck or doe walking down a trail, and I readied my equipment to deal a fatal blow. But the deer kept just out of my sight, and as I waited, watching and listening and enjoying the darkening woods, as the black lady that is night slipped down upon the forest, I realized that my hunt was coming to an end, and it was the owl's turn to hunt. But my spirits were not diminished, for every day of hunting is exactly the same, but every day of hunting is just a little bit different. And it is wonderful to connect with your primitive past, even on such a modern level as modern compound archery hunting. Someday I may be blessed with a white-tailed deer, but it was not to be tonight. Well guys, that about does it for me tonight. Didn't get a kill, but sure was pretty to get out in the woods again. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Stay tuned. I got a good feeling about this year. As always, God bless all my sportsmen of America. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Please check out my friends over at legallyconcealed.org. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you serving in the military. And thanks for watching Tex Grebner Outdoors.